Oh, there you are. Wait, I want to talk to you. Oh, crap. I get it. I get what's happening.
Tiny Dwarf says, some time ago, I tipped you about my mission to find my maid, Giant Dwarf. Apparently, it was Peter Dinklage and Avengers all along.
Ah, spoilers! So spoilers, Rich!
Is it?
Maybe? Might be spoilers?
Yeah. You know an actor is in the movie.
I suppose.
Is that really a spoiler? You know actor in movie?
I know it was widely rumored because his name appeared on the poster.
Okay.
Before it was announced that he was even in the movie. So he filmed his part completely in secret.
Really?
Yeah, until like one of the trailers popped and it said Peter Dinklage stars. And I'm like,
Okay.
Peter Dinklage is in this? Who's great, by the way, in it.
Valiant Bloodshot says, can we talk Avengers yet? No.
No, not yet. Give it a little time, man.
Nottum says, hey, Rich, Jack. Thanks for all the laughter you guys provide. Rich, have you tried Battletech yet? Not yet. It's on the list.
It's on the official list.
Future Jay says, Jack, you mentioned recently that you'd started on beta blockers because of tremors.
Yes.
How are you doing with that?
I am off of beta blockers. Is how I'm doing with that.
They weren't jibing with you?
Oh my God. I was on them for approximately a week, and I don't know if they were if it was beta blockers or just it was medication to lower cholesterol, or not cholesterol, blood pressure.
Yeah.
It was high blood pressure medication, and my blood pressure is great. But my doctor said that one of the effects of this blood pressure medicine is it calms tremors, because I have what's known as essential tremors, familial essential tremors, which is hereditary tremors.
Yeah.
So my handshake. And I was on this medication for a week, and he said, my first question to the doctor when he prescribed them to me was what are the side effects? And he says, well, for you, you're youngish and healthy-ish, so you're just going to be tired more. You might be a little lethargic. It might affect your mood some, but really, I think mostly it's going to make you tired. And if you do any physically strenuous activity, you might get winded easily because it keeps your heart rate lower, right?
Yeah.
And so I said, we'll give it a try, right? So I'm on it for a week, and it did reduce the tremors. I was able to hold my hand completely still. Good news. Bad news, I was a miserable cunt for a week straight. I was cranky. I was tired all the time. And the people around me noticed my mood. They're just like, what's wrong with you? And I was like, fuck, I hate everything. So I went off them, and I've been off them for like 4 days now, and I feel significantly better. My shakes are coming back already, but I feel better. So I'm talking with my doctor
Is this
now.
something you're willing to deal with?
Well, that's the question. Like, it was getting bad enough where I was having a hard time putting toothpaste on a toothbrush.
Huh.
And of course, part of my job is holding a camera. So we're working on another option, whether it's another prescription, whether it's, something a little more homeopathic or whatnot. But
All right.
Jack is an asshole. I don't buy it. I am, generally speaking, a very chill person. And people definitely noticed that I turned into a bit of an a-hole. There's a couple things that do. Actually, an interesting thing is when I started talking to the doctor about my shakes, one of the first questions he asked me was about whether or not my family had a history of alcoholism.
Yeah.
It's like, you guys drinkers? And I was like, oh yeah, big drinking family. And he goes, that's interesting because we find a strong correlation between families that drink and families that have these kinds of tremors. Because oftentimes they will self-medicate with booze.
Huh.
And booze, calms everything, and so it calms your nerve. And so he goes, it's actually a weird, we don't know if it's a causation because it's a chicken and egg thing. But what you'll find is, if someone had it, they'll start drinking. Their kids might have it, and they might learn drinking from them. And so I was like, that is very, very interesting. And, shared this information with my family, obviously, and found out that my brother also has some shaky hand issues. And so it's just a thing. It's just a thing that I gotta find a way to deal with. What is this bone for?
Edo Kendo says, how is the enemy design in the new God of War? Is there good variety? Seems like you guys were fighting a lot of dudes with butterfly wings, and that shit looked pretty boring. But overall, we did the review. I like the game. I give it a thumbs up, but that is one of the issues I had with it. It could use a little bit more enemy variety. But it's fun combat.
But it gets old because there's limited enemy variety. Yeah, that one section, the dark elves are different than most of the other enemies, but they're only in that one section, and really there aren't that many dark elves, and there's... I'll send you some links for a DIY Steadicam. Oh, beefcake. Thanks. No, I've already been compensating for that. Like, if you put a... Normally when I have a camera situation, it's on a monopod anyway, just because that's better. Like, that keeps it steady. But even on the monopod, sometimes it's been shaking. So actually what I do is I take 2 big rubber bands and, hold the monopod with the 2 rubber bands. And then I can shake all I want, and I'll still get a nice steady shot. So I've already been compensating for my hands. Oh, maybe the hotel lady will tell me something. But... Cool. Started hanging out with those bandits. There's bandits? Such a shame. Oh, I bet it's one of these guys.
Future Jay says, Rich, from the last half in the bag, a friend and I were wondering who realized that Chris Evans doll looked like Jay. That friend wants to know if Jay would be willing to autograph Captain America toys. You'd have to ask Jay about that. I don't know who noticed. It wasn't me.
Did you see the doll?
I had heard. Well, yeah, we have it.
You have the Captain America doll?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe I saw that because you guys did it on the episode. I didn't watch the episode.
Right.
But that doll looks incredibly like Jay.
Yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know what Rich is talking about, there is a Captain America doll that has the beard and the hair, because Chris Evans has the beard in Infinity War.
Chad is screaming action figure at you. Saying it's an action figure, Jack.
Listen, it's a fucking doll. There ain't no difference between an action figure and a doll, man. Action figure. What's the difference between a doll and an action figure?
Your ability to feel manly while playing with it. No, that's the difference.
They're dolls, man. They're all fucking dolls. Deal with it. You know what? They're all toys. Who cares, dolls or action figure?
They could also be having fun with you.
Probably. See the Netflix doc, The Toys That Made Us? Have I had a CT scan or met with a neurologist? No. No. If my doctor is not worried at the time, or at the moment at least, is not worried about, because obviously my mind went to some very dark places. Is not worried about Parkinson's or anything like that, because he said nice. He says there's a difference. My tremors, kind of are up and down tremors, right? Mm-hmm. And he says what you should be worried about if you're worried about early Parkinson's is what he calls rolling tremors, pill rolling tremors, where like it's this motion.
Yeah.
If you have trouble controlling this motion or shoulder motion,
Like this?
No, like with your fingers.
Oh.
He said it's that rolling motion that really is an early indicator of Parkinson's, and because of a family history of drinking and other people in my family who also shake, he thinks it's this essential tremors, which is just a thing that exists.
He-Man was literally an attempt to make dolls marketable by emphasizing the manly bit. I think that started with G.I. Joe, man. Not the real American G.I. Joe, but the original G.I. Joe. I think it was the first thing to be called an action figure.
Was G.I. Joe a toy before a comic?
Yes. Like 20 years before.
Awesome.
They're like Barbie-sized action figures.
Yeah.
And they weren't like superheroes. They had just normal army uniforms on. Or originally. Then Star Wars popularized the smaller action figures. Yes, because they wanted to sell vehicles.
To put the toys in.
Yeah, you need if you want to sell a Millennium Falcon, you can't be selling a Barbie-sized Han Solo, because the Falcon would take up your bedroom. And that's specifically the reason that Star Wars action figures are small.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this in that documentary?
I don't know if it's in that documentary. It's just something I've heard ages ago.
Oh man, that's really interesting, because like old school G.I. Joes are some badass dolls, man. Those things are huge and awesome. Shit. Follows you. Okay, I have the ability to swim now, and I'm pretty excited about that. And there's a treasure. I gotta remember what that old man said about the treasure. He said avoid the sharks. Oh wait, I wonder what's over here.
G.I. Joe had that gigantic aircraft carrier. Yeah! That was weird that they even tried to sell that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It's huge. Huge, Jack.
That sounds awesome. Oh god, this guy. I think he said south and west.
Is it 6 feet long? Oh my god. USS Flag. The G.I. Joe's aircraft carrier. Had to be big enough so the jets they sold to the G.I. Joes could fit on it.
I love it. I love it. I love every second of it. I want it. Actually, I just want to see pictures of it. I don't want it. The sharks. Ah! I did it.
Fack Rods says, Mike was in Atomic and the Magic Railroad? He can juggle? I was exposed to you guys sooner than I realized. I have literally no idea what you're talking about.
Does anybody? I gotta turn off these ghosts. These ghosts are annoying. That's my goal right now. Just to for ghosts. Nope. There we go.
So how you doing?
I'm fucking loving this. I'm fucking loving this. It's like it's tiny little puzzles in a world.
So what are you doing right now? What is even going on?
That's a great question. There's a couple things I need to figure out. Here, let me kill myself and go back to the hotel. Let's see what you have to say. The virtual pool. Oh, actually, I'm done. I'm done with this area. So I got another coin and I got the ability to swim. I need to figure out this area still, but I think I'm going to head back to kind of where I started and see how far I can get now that I have the ability to swim. And so, basically every upgrade just kind of makes me able to move new places faster and reach more areas. It's like a microcosm of a Metroid game. It's the smallest Metroid game you could ever make.
So swim up there.
Well, I want to get into a house first, so I respawn
Near here?
at this house instead of the hotel.
That's fair.
New home selected and done. All right, great. Here we go. Yeah. So I think now that I can swim, I should be able to get on this little island thingy over here. Yeah. So this is a new area. Treasure. Coin. Nice.
And do they reset the coins?
No. I keep that coin.
And how many do you need?
7. Oh, that's right. I was looking for wood. I was looking for wood for that dude. Please drop by the factory ASAP. Ah, shark! Okay, shark means I can't go there. Great. Fucking crap. What? Oh, you, though. I can talk to you. Top right.
Look at that suspicious...
Oh, I did that already.
Oh, you did that already?
Yep. Fucking shark. I did that already. But maybe there's something new over there. I don't know. Yeah, that's where I got my watering can.
All right.
So, yeah, it's just the tiniest... Like I said something about quicksand and about being patient. Oh, is this a secret? Oh, it's a secret! Fuck. Yes! You had to kill yourself in the quicksand to get a coin. That's adorable. That's great.
Anything to the left?
Huh? No. Oop. Oh, crap. Died. Still get the coin. I want to see if there's anything else in there. What about you, worm? Those ghost hints are useful, I guess. Let's take it
You
again.
know what makes these puzzles more fun?
What?
It wasn't a goddamn timer creating an artificial feeling of difficulty. You know what make Dead Rising more fun? There weren't an artificial timer artificially inflating the difficulty.
You know what would have made Mario Brothers more fun? No Goombas. All those Goombas and Koopas did was get in the way, man.
Look, you might not like the timer, and it's fine if you don't like the timer. I don't think it's fair to call it artificial, though. I think it's their gimmick for the game.
Right.
It's their premise.
That's the whole point of the game. Yeah, it's not a gimmick when that is the core gameplay mechanic. Friendo.
You know, to make more Dead Rising more fun? Ran on Windows 10. Oh, it does now! And it actually does make the game more fun!
Does it? Oh yeah, it got an official PC release. That's right. Found the boatwood. Found it. Can I get there in time? I got your boatwood. Need some time to fix this thing, so then we can go on a trip. Oh, okay. I want to go on a trip. Yeah, we're gonna go on a boat trip.
I look deep in thought. No, I'm just reading.
Just
Just reading shit, man.
yay, reading shit.
Sonic the Hedgie says, have either of you seen the Netflix Punisher show?
Yes.
What are your opinions? If you haven't, you probably shouldn't watch it. It's a fantastic show that's infuriating because it's nothing like Punisher. I haven't seen it, and I've heard that criticism of it.
That's kind of the problem with it. Is it's not like Punisher, and you kind of want it to be Punisher because it's the Punisher. The most of the Punisher we get in season 2 of Daredevil is great.
Yeah.
You haven't seen that yet, even.
Not the rest of it. I saw part of it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I stopped. I just got distracted by something, and I never got around to coming back to it.
As it happens.
I will someday. But
all of the time that Frank Castle is in jail in Daredevil season 2 is fucking the greatest Punisher ever. And his Netflix show was really wishy-washy with the whole Frank wants to murder people thing, and they tried to
make him sympathetic.
They tried to make him sympathetic.
You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't need. There's no need to do that.
Of course not. There's bad people. He murders the bad people. Boom.
Right. Punisher's fun because he's a cold-blooded, psychotic motherfucker.
Yes.
That's what makes the Punisher work.
Yes, and so they were trying to really dance around that issue. Also, here's another problem with the Punisher TV show: is a lot of the effects were bad looking.
Yeah.
They used like fake blood spurts or squibs or whatever, like computer generated stuff, and it looked bad. Oh wait, where's my boat friend?
Ah, jerk.
Wait, boat friend. Terminal error. What? What?
What's it supposed to look like?
I assume all up. Hey! I did it.
You solved it an accident!
By the way, I really did. I was just randomly hitting those guys. I was not thinking about it at all. I really was just smacking them. All right, what do you got for me?
Does the little skull guy say anything?
No, I turned the ghosts off.
Is that a ghost?
Yeah, the ghosts give you hints, and I didn't want them. They were getting in my way, man. Nope. 1, 2. Nope. Okay.
Valiant Bloodshot says, I recently started watching Legion. It's now one of my favorite shows.
Shit, yeah.
Trippy, weird, and complex. It's also one of the best-looking shows on TV.
Honestly, whoever's the cinematographer on that Legion, just nailing it.
Wonder if they will tie into X-Men at some point. No idea.
Probably not.
Ah, sure. Certainly not if Marvel gets their hands on it.
Legion is great. Like, even the second season, which the second season is less great because it makes more sense, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
Part of the fun of the first season was us as an audience trying to figure out what's reality, what's in David's head, what is in the real world that David or the Shadow King is manipulating. It was neat psychic imagery stuff. Really neat stuff, right? And season 2, even though it gets really weird because it's dealing with more psychic stuff and time travel and body swapping and and extra layers of bullshit, it kind of makes more sense.
With time travel and body hopping?
So, I'm a little, I'm still very much enjoying it. God damn it, shark. Where am I supposed to go? Where's my boat friend? Rich, my boat friend left me.
I'm sorry.
You should be.
Your boat friend doesn't like you.
Shark. Damn it. Damn it.
Never seen such ravenous sharks.
Oh, yeah, they're on me. Alright, so you're working, right? Terminal, okay. And kill the crab. And you're working, terminal, okay. What if I hit you? Nothing. Both terminals are okay. But oh, wait.
You don't want to accidentally knock one out of sync.
I tried, but no, they're... Oh, here. Haha, haha. I got the basement key. Great. Ah! There we go.
Riveting.
Yeah. Don't you think? Get the heck out of town. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. I see what's happening. There's another one. What? Look at that. Kill submarine. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god. You need to come from the other side, and you fucked it up.
I did.
Will it reset? Nope.
Oh, wow. When I kill myself, it'll reset. Where did I end up? Gosh, damn it. Just kill. Just die. Okay, here we go. All part of the journey, man. All part of the journey.
Maybe Rich should have some caffeine too. I probably should. Yay! No. Yes.
I got the tentacle.
You did it. Do you need to grab something from him?
No, I just need to get all the tentacles.
Oh, okay. Opinion on Venom? Overrated character and the movie looks lame.
Totally lame. Movie looks totally lame. Tom Hardy looks like he's sleepwalking through it.
Visually, he was a very interesting villain. And yes, that was backhanded.
But never this bad.
razor blade hat. I have read the tips.
And what? You've been reading tips.
I may have missed this one. I'll read it. Anonymous says, and this is anonymous. I don't know if this is you. This is good evening, Rich and Jack. Rich, I remember you in a past show saying you enjoy true crime stories. Have you heard about the recent capture of Joe D'Angelo, a.k.a. the Golden State Killer? I have heard about it. I know very little about it, though, currently. Exactly what happened.
That was what Michelle McNamara's book was about.
Yeah.
And then they found the killer.
That's all I know.
That's all I know too. But good. Hey, good job, everyone. So yeah, a little late, but you did it.
Good thing I went back to read that tip.
I just want to make sure you're reading tips. Something. We might need to rethink our stream tip. I think the stream tip service might be ending soon.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Well, that's not good.
No. And so I'll look into whether we do bits. You know, we go full bit.
Yeah.
And find a way to archive our bits so we can, answer questions that people ask with bits later. But I'm not a book person. However, I really do want to read Jurassic Park and Lost World at some point. Jurassic Park's worth a read. I don't remember Lost World. Did you ever read Lost World?
I think I started to and didn't finish.
Oh. Jurassic Park is a decent book. I recommend it. I really recommend it.
I remember liking it. I read that. Jesus Christ. When the movie came out.
Right,
so.
right. Oh, right. It's been ages. Oh, wait. There's another tentacle. I gotta go this way.
Chat, if they end the current service we use for tips, don't worry. We will find some other way for you to give us money. That will be our number one priority.
Above all else! Jesus Christ! We will find a way for you to give us money. Ay. Gotcha. Okay, great. Yeah. On those same lines, I went down a bit of a tech rabbit hole today.
Yeah.
I subscribe to a ton of. Oh, that's right. Open the bridge if you take care of those creeps. Ah, that's right. Nice. Cool. I subscribe to a bunch of tech blogs and camera stuff and different, shooter McGavin type situations. Like, hey, you're a camera head. Here's my blog about new camera technology, right?
Yeah.
And what I started researching, we're just going to hang out and die for a little bit while I tell the story. What I started researching is new ways for us to shoot episodes. Mm-hmm. Because, there in any production, there's inefficiencies. And one of the inefficiencies we have shooting prereq is just the ingest and transcoding of the footage.
Yeah.
And this might be super boring talk for everyone, but heads up, it's camera talk time! So what we do is, we shoot the episode, 3 cameras, each has its own SD card. I know. You can do it, Rich. You can do it. Then I have to take each individual SD card, transfer the footage over to a hard drive, and transcode it into something my editor can read easily, usually ProRes, which for, it's 3 hours worth of footage. That can sometimes take a few hours just to transcode properly, right? And in those few hours, I could be editing, and I'm not editing because I'm transcoding. So I was looking into a system. It's a piece of tech that can record up to 3 cameras. shit, where did I go? Was it over here? Yeah. It's a piece of tech that can record up to 3 cameras simultaneously onto a solid-state hard drive, including audio. So it would only take as long as it would take to transfer over to my computer and save a bunch of time. The problem is that it would take about $3,500 for us to get this piece of technology, so it's probably not worth it.
Okay. Probably not.
I mean, like the tech itself is like $3,000, and then it would take an additional like $500 in adapters and cables to get our specific cameras to be able to hook up with it. So it's unfeasible for us. But I was like, oh, what a neat thing! What a neat little piece of tech. It's like a recorder / extra monitor that can have up to 4 cameras hooked up to it. And you get little scopes, and so you could have it's basically an entire production studio, all in something the size of like an iPad, that you can plug solid-state hard drives into. So it's really neat. It's just a neat piece of tech that we will never ever need. But yeah. That story was pointless. No, well, yeah. It was pointless, and yeah.
Furious Kirk says, with my Canon DSLR, I can record directly to any laptop nearby. Can't you do that with the Panasonics?
Yes. My Panasonic, the GH5, which is my main camera, has an HDMI out. And so if I wanted to, you can buy HDMI to, lightning adapters or whatever and just record into your PC. Mm-hmm. That's not the issue. The issue is I have 3 cameras for when we shoot previously recorded. And so then I would need 3 adapters and 3 computers to record all 3 cameras. Or this one piece of laptop tech, right? Yeah. If we were just recording with 1 camera, we could do it exactly like how I record gameplay footage or how we live stream. We could just plug it into our Elgato and record that way. Nice and easy, but we have 3 cameras to worry about. So the question is, how do I record all this footage simultaneously without having 3 full computers and 3 capture cards? And the answer is $3,500. So but it's ooh. Okay, I got a camera.
Almost Sun Tzu says, Rich, I generally agree with your stance on piracy. Yesterday, I was DLing a game I own, and it occurred to me that as I seed it, I'm essentially being an accomplice to others who may not own it. Thoughts? Well, as soon as you're done downloading it, you can stop seeding it.
Once you get yours, screw everybody else.
Sure, we're talking about piracy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wait, we already have some soot on our suit.
Right, and so that now you're not even being an honorable thief.
Valiant Bloodshot says, part of me wishes that Legion was actually a Harbinger show, not an X-Men show.
Yeah.
It felt like the first 2 trades of Harbinger, with Peter Stanchek losing his mind, not knowing what was real or not.
Our one and only Valiant fan here gets it. That's what the Harbinger was great, because Harbinger is a show about people with psychic abilities. And for those who don't know, in the Valiant universe, Harbinger is a really great series of comic books. And yeah, the main character is kind of a dickhead and uses his psychic powers to be basically a grifter.
Okay.
He uses it to like live in houses for free and just get whatever he wants for free because he's psychic and he can control what other people think and feel and whatnot. So he's just kind of a loner asshole who uses his psychic powers for his own benefit. and then gets rolled up into something greater. And will he become the hero? It's a great book. Harbinger, great book. But yeah, a lot of Legion. There's a lot of Harbinger in Legion, yes. Oh, how many coins do I have?
Joe Kitty 001 says, "Hey guys, you should just go full bits. I see lots of streamers using it to read comments. I'd rather my money go to Twitch instead of PayPal anyway. You can even do text to speech." Oh, we'd never do that.
No, we would never ever do text to speech. You know why? You people, all of you people. You're all horrible. Oh, that's right. I got my swimmy shoes, and there was a whole swimmy thing over here. Yes. Yes, you guys are all horrible. And so we would never ever do text to speech. I would be okay going full bit if we could find a way to archive the bit donations so we can read them at our behest, as we do with StreamTip. And there's probably a way to do that.
I don't know how anybody who uses text to speech can be comfortable having that there.
What I'm sure it is, it's one of two situations. One, maybe they have some sort of mod filter. Number two, they're actually hoping that someone, or they're secretly hoping that someone says something weird so that people can get an attention or a laugh out of it, and then it's not them. But one of my fans was being cheeky. Oh, and then they get that sweet attention. Not to be cynical. Not to be cynical of streamers, but that's what I'm assuming. But also to be very cynical. Streamers. Okay. Get out of here.
Did the Last Starfighter reboot? I know very little about it. Probably not the worst movie to remake, but I know very little about it.
The Last Starfighter reboot?
Somebody's saying they're doing it.
Oh, good? Bad? Otherwise?
Indifferent?
No, I think there's potential there. I think there's potential in the Last Starfighter reboot. Video games are very popular. That's classic sci-fi fantasy. You're good at video games. You can save the galaxy. That's great. No, that's fine. What time is it?
8.
At 8:30.
Okay.
At 8:30, we will start Infinity War spoiler talk. Rich, tell Jack I'll tweet at him later about recording bits in the Twatcher. Beefcake, you're too good to us, but I'm in it. I'm in it. I'm in it. We can go full Twitch, which we might have to. We might be forced to go full Twitch if it's true that stream tip is ending, and it very well might be. I thought I read that somewhere. So we might have to go full bits. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. Oh my god, it's a bad guy. You can't end this. In a minute, I'll do it again. Oh, he's in on it. He's in on it, Rich. Oh, man.
Are you down from being in there?
No, I couldn't. That was the mega bad guy.
The mega bad guy?
I don't know if it was the mega bad guy, but it's a bad guy. So you have a half hour more of non-spoiler Avengers Infinity War talk, and then Rich and I will discuss it. I don't think there's going to be a lot to discuss.
Probably not. I said pretty much most of what I had to say during the review.
Exactly. So it's not like we're going to have
I only got anything lingering left over. It needs to be discussed.
Right.
It was good.
But we'll talk about it, and, you know... Busy, busy, busy bum.
Except what I spoiled. Now you know Peter Dinklage is in the movie. You could have read that on a poster somewhere. I'm sorry.
Well, you did. Well, no, you didn't. You barely even said what Peter Dinklage did in the movie. Oh, he did something great. He was good. He was good. But, no, people knew he was in the movie. They just didn't know why or what or how or who.
Mr. Glitch says, here's a 4-port HDMI capture card at $900. It ain't cheap, but even it coupled with a whole new PC would be cheaper than that $3,500 sucker.
A 4-port what?
Capture card.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna look into that. Don't X out of that.
Okay.
You can minimize that. That's good to know. Thank you. Because that would make, you know, that would take, like I said, that would take hours off of the editing process of just like being able to have that footage ready to go. Boom.
Rich, do something? There's nothing to be done. I'm sorry.
About what?
I don't know. I think about this stream.
Oh, about the stream? Nope, there's nothing to be done. Nothing can be done. Did I do it?
Is there any kind of logic behind what gets undone and what doesn't?
No. Whatever the gameplay deems undonable. Let's see if there's a faster way to get over here.
Sad Vegas says, hey guys.
Hi.
Here's a tip. Thanks for the laughs throughout the years. Also, have you checked out the demo for the game Knuckles Sandwich? I think Jack would like it, maybe even Rich.
Knuckles Sandwich. I have not. I don't even know.
Is this a Sonic the Hedgehog thing?
Definitely a Sonic the Hedgehog.
Like Cooking Mama, but with Knuckles? Tenderize the beef?
I love it. I love it.
Most of the actions you can take are just tenderizing.
In fact, all of them. All of them. Maybe there's you punch so fast that you create heat and you can cook stuff. What's it called? Knuckle what?
Knuckle Sandwich.
Oh. Tweet it at me. Tweet it at me. We won't remember.
Magical Trevor 37 says, Jack.
No, I'm Jack.
Rich.
You're Rich.
What is the foreseeable future of Prereq? Do either of you have ideas of how it will develop? Will it stay in the current heading? I love the consistency over the years. Keep it up, frauds. That's the last stream.
This is it.
This is it.
So
It's all just ending tonight.
we hope you like it. We hope you like it. This is it.
I've decided to become a monk.
A monk?
A monk. I'm gonna go into the wilderness or the mountains. The monks are in the mountains, right?
Are the monks in the mountain? No, monks are. Yeah, they're on the mountain.
Okay.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Monks are on the mountain. Well, congratulations, Rich. I didn't know. I didn't. Are you going to discover some sort of spirituality, or
No.
you just want to be left alone?
I'm losing my hair, so I figure I just. What's left? What's left for you after that besides monk?
Whoa, harassed much? Wait a minute. Ah, there we go. Boom. Got the 7th coin. Boom. Yes!
What happened?
I got the 7th coin! Now I can go to the shoe factory and get some sneakers. I bought the fast shoes. Whee! Oh, am I going faster? Oh, yeah. If I hold one direction now, I can go slightly faster. Well, that was kind of a letdown. I'll be honest with you.
What did you expect?
Oh shit! Well, no, but I have a faster way to get here now. Dang it! Whee! I don't. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I don't really know what I expected. I don't know what I expect of anything or anyone.
How long could this game possibly go on?
Shut down the other side. Find some help. Shut down the other side of the factory.
What is your goal in this?
I don't know. I just don't know. It's solve whatever puzzle I can is in front of me. I've seen the same guy in different worlds, and he talks about the curse and about how it's never been this bad anymore. And now there's a bad guy who's polluting the water, who says that he'll just do it again in another minute. So he must also know about the curse. But I feel like I'm getting close to an end here. Oh no, there's a new way. There's a new way. Look how fast I am. Oh. Shut down the other side of the factory. All right, on it. How do I shut it down? You? Oh, I did that already. Well, shit, man. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, that's right. It was over here.
Chat, I have seen Galaxy Quest, and it's a fine movie.
Galaxy Quest?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's funny. Okay, I know what I have to do. I know what I have to do.
How would you feel about Galaxy Quest if they actually got the cast like Star Trek The Next Generation?
Different. That would be very different.
Would it be better? Would it be worse?
It might be worse, I'll be honest
It
with you.
might be.
It might be worse because the way that Tim Allen and Sigourney Weaver were playing it was a little tongue-in-cheek and so I just like the way they played it. Let's see what happens. No!
It's more of an original series parody. Yes and no. Also, the original series cast was a bit too old by that point.
You know, I guess here's my slight dig, is I just don't know if the cast of TNG could pull it off.
Yeah.
Sigourney Weaver, Alan Rickman.
Sure.
I mean, Tim Allen. You know, he's Tim Allen, but
I'm not saying this is definitely it would make the movie better. I'm just saying I'd be curious to see this.
No, I think you have some major talent. I think you have some major talent in that cast that can really pull it off. I see. I get it.
Are you saying that Tim Allen has more acting chops than Patrick Stewart?
No, I'm saying Sigourney Weaver. I'm saying Sigourney Weaver is a better actress than Marina Sirtis.
Oh, it wouldn't be Marina. She would be Gates McFadden.
And you know what? Still better than Gates.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Better than Gates. Here we go. Wait, where's the has to go this way? Maybe? Damn it. All right.
The Gates hate is real. I wouldn't say hate, but I never did like Beverly Crusher.
I know you didn't like her, and it's just as an actress. I mean, literally anyone except for Patrick Stewart, right?
You put down LeVar Burton?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Wow. Wow.
Sorry, not sorry. I'm not saying that he didn't do an admirable job. Come on. Gosh, dang it.
Crusher is so much better than Pulaski. No, she's so much hotter than Pulaski. I don't think she's a better character, though. Like, this is a cruel thing to say about Gates McFadden, but I can never buy her as intelligent.
Oh, no. That's very cruel.
It's very cruel.
That is very cruel.
I could buy Pulaski as intelligent. Yeah, that woman's a doctor. Gates McFadden, that woman belongs at a soap opera about doctors.
You're not wrong. Where's that construction site? Dang it. Dang it.
Pulaski is a doctor named Leonard McCoy. Still a better character! Still a better character.
Than Gates, absolutely. I gotta find... Abso-friggin-lutely. I gotta find a faster way. Here. Where are you near? The hotel. Aha.
People assume you are smart, Rich, because of how unattractive you are. Look, for one, Gates McFadden, not that attractive. And has nothing to do with why I can't buy her as smart. It's her acting.
That either of those, any of the ladies of Star Trek, their looks have very little to do with their acting. And I agree. It's the breathy way she played the Doctor. Well, maybe we could add 10 cc's of cortisone. Agreed.
7 of 9, I could buy as intelligent. Also attractive. 7 of 9.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But when she was like railing off facts, you believed it.
Yes, when Beverly Crusher tried to talk about doctoring, I didn't buy it.
When she talked about doctoring. You know, when she was being all doctor fancy. Shit.
Sometimes Marina Sirtis gave good performances. For example, that Romulan face swap episode was fucking awesome. I have never said anything bad about Troy or Marina Sirtis.
I did.
You did. I don't think Mike likes her much. I'm fine with Troy. I got nothing against Troy.
What and specifically what I said was that Sigourney Weaver was a better actress than Marina Sirtis, which I don't think is.
There's not much arguing with that.
That's not a stretch. You know, like I wasn't even being necessarily super mean to Marina in this instance. I don't know if I care for her.
Who was the hottest person in all of Trek? That's not why I watch Trek. It's typically not something I'm thinking about.
No.
But the answer is Jadzia Dax.
Who dat?
Giving it a thought, it's Jadzia Dax.
Who dat?
The one from Deep Space Nine, which you never watched much of.
No.
She had the spots.
Yeah.
She was like the science officer on that show.
That you got a type, man. Her and Jennifer Connelly, right? The
I know. I never said I didn't have a type.
Oh, I know. I just think that's funny.
Another attractive woman who I completely buy as being intelligent.
Jennifer Connelly?
Jadzia Dax. Jennifer Connelly, sure. I don't think I've ever seen Jennifer Connelly play a scientist, though, that I can think of.
What? Let's see what I have to do. Oh, man. Has Jennifer Connelly ever played anyone super smart? Chat? It's a question for chat here. Shit. Oh, how clever. This game is kind of clever. Tell you what. Mother trucker. Nope. Nope. Gosh dang it. Go to where I want you to go. Here we go. Go. I got the water. Get what out? Oh gosh.
Jadzia is more like a feminist and transgender, I suppose, icon? The science aspect of her character is hugely marginalized. Are you actually saying that the scientist character, the science officer, that the science aspect was marginalized? I totally disagree. I totally disagree with that statement, person in chat, whose name I did not read.
What? Swords are going back up. Go and put an end to this.
Why did I read that comment? Because it was strange, man.
And silly. Shit, I just got the mega sword. What does that do? I don't know. I just don't know.
You can't kill him?
Apparently not.
Ah!
Ow. How about this? Does that do anything? Nope. Okay. Hand?
You stopped one of the sword lanes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, oh god, is this the final boss?
Apparently.
Oh, you start right here?
Oh, that's nice.
That's convenient. Chat. It might be over. It might be over.
If I can figure out how.
Touch the swords. What happens when you? Oh. Can you get them to fly at him?
Oh. No, not really. But they seem to be. I think the swords are the real health. Think.
So does he just manufacture cursed swords?
I think. I don't know. How about that? Okay. How do I do it? Oh, okay, there we go. I gotta get the one stuck in the ground. All right, we figured it out. We're gonna die again, but
No, not bad.
we're figuring out. And so yeah, now I start at the second level.
Oh, that's nice. I mean, well, it is nice.
Oh yeah, no, it is nice. What I'm saying, what I in my head I said well, so I could say well they don't want to be cruel, Rich.
Ah!
Okay. Settle down. Fuck you. Nope. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna die. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. We're just gonna die. Oh, look! You even start with the ones you've taken out. They're being extra generous.
We're being too generous.
Maybe a little too generous. Obviously, this is pretty difficult. It's not a game that's built around its smooth, functioning combat. Combat in this game is a little difficult, to say the least. So we're gonna allow it because it's tough.
Yeah. Stab in the face.
That was the correct thing to do, Rich. I did. For some reason, that didn't occur to me. Just stabbing him in the face, which. Oh, right. I'm supposed to stab people in the face.
You did it, Jack.
I did it. Oh, fuck. And I died.
Is that a permanent game over? Because your sword is gone?
Oh, no, here it is.
Oh!
That would have been great with all these swords around.
I mean, the whole plot device is the sword brings you back to life, but
Right.
you broke the sword. I call shenanigans.
As you should. I think, though, we're kind of stuck.
So, Are you now cursed to just forever come back to life, no matter what?
Maybe.
And you do know that is a curse, right?
What?
Just coming back to life, no matter what?
No matter what?
Because someday you're going to be very old. You're going to be very old and unable to die.
You're going to be very old and unable to die, and then it's not like you'll stay young.
No. You'll still age. Every time you die of old age, you just come back to die of old age again immediately after.
Oh, God, that would be horrible.
An infinity of just dying.
What do I do now? What do I do now? What do I do now?
Is there a door down there? What happens when you go right?
There's a bathroom and then some swords.
Oh! You didn't think to try that?
I tried it on my way in, and it didn't do anything.
Okay.
Hey, there's Minit! I did it.
116 runs? That doesn't sound bad.
No, it's not bad. I didn't collect everything. But I'll take it. I'll take it.
Bardavan says, tripping because I need answers.
Okay.
On the spring cleaning stream, why didn't Jack play the ultimate spring cleaning game, Super Mario Sunshine?
That's a great idea.
That's a goof.
That's a great idea.
Also, Mario Sunshine stream in the future? Thanks, you hacks.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't rule it out.
Absolutely. I have it. I have a GameCube. I love Super Mario Sunshine. I think it's a really underrated game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nana says, I literally just finished watching Gorilla Interrupted for the first time. I thought it had a lot of funny moments and a mostly comprehensible plot. What are your thoughts on it all these years later? I mostly just remember making it. And if you own it, you watch the documentary, and oh my god.
I was going to say, the best reason to buy Gorilla Interrupted is for the, how do you say that, compendium?
Documentary, the making of,
the How Not to Make a Movie documentary, which is a wonderful piece of work.
And we wanted that to be really good because we know the movie is crap we made when we were kids. We know that.
Yeah. No, How Not to Make a Movie is something, oh. That's something real special. That's a full reason to buy Gorilla Interrupted. Don't even watch Gorilla Interrupted. Just watch How Not to Make a Movie. Unlocked second run.
So what's the plan?
Something else.
All right, we'll turn this off then.
Something else. Let's take a little break. I'm going to go to the bathroom, and we're going to play something else, Rich.
Okay. Okay.
I got my arty farty out of my system. I'm